I give myself 3 real priorities. I can't have 15 priorities because if everything becomes important, nothing becomes important. You know what I mean?
Don't be sad, don't be lonely, don't you know?
Okay, here's the deal. I have 8 kids. I work. I create content for TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. I cook. I clean. I decorate and renovate my house. I work out. I watch TV. I take baths. I spend time with my kids. And a few days ago, I graduated from an accelerated Bachelor's of Science in Nursing program. And somehow I still sleep. Now, am I doing all these things perfectly every single day? Absolutely not. There are days when my house is a mess. There are days when dinner is whatever is easiest. There are days when I spend way too long scrolling on my phone. And there are definitely days when I don't feel like doing any of it.
And I don't have a superhuman amount of discipline.
One of the pillars that got me through this is I stopped trying to do everything the right way. Sometimes being done is better than being perfect. As long as I have A's and B's, I'm good. And I apply the same rationale to cooking healthy meals for my family. Most nights I make something nutritious like soul food. Other days we eat out. Other days we splurge. Or sometimes I just throw in something quick from Trader Joe's.
I had to stop creating these imaginary rules about what being a good mom means, what being a good student means, and what being a good woman means.
If I only had 20 minutes to work out, I only work out for 20 minutes. There's nothing wrong as long as I got my steps in, got some few reps. I can't be hard on myself. If I only have enough energy to clean one room, I clean one room. If I can only edit 10 minutes of a YouTube video, that's still 10 minutes closer to being finished. Second pillar I used was to use AI to make studying faster. Well, here's this national exam that you have to score over 1,000. So I put my results from the exam into chat. I uploaded the result report, and then I asked chat this prompt. I said, here are my results. Please create a plan to help me score over 1,100. Teach me in an interactive way. Give me questions and make them hard. And those questions, that's what's going to drill your brain. You're going to recognize patterns and you're going to ace your exams. You have to do the questions. It's not about doing a deep dive into the readings, because who has enough hours in the day for that? Do the questions. Use chat. Let chat be your own special private tutor. And he may give you a little wink at the end when you do well. Don't treat every hour of my day equally. This might be the biggest secret. Not every hour needs to be productive. I have kids. I have a husband. I have a house. I want to watch House of the Dragon. Sometimes I want to sit on YouTube and watch somebody else's video instead of making my own. Sometimes I want to get in the bathtub, shut the door, and do absolutely nothing. So I don't try to maximize every second of my life. Instead, I look for the hours when I actually have energy and use those intentionally. If I have an exam coming up, studying is going to win. If I've been studying all day and my kids want to hang out, sometimes the books need to close. Next pillar I use is habit stacking. If I want to watch YouTube, but yet there's that endless amount of laundry that needs to get done, I'll find a way to do them both. I'll bring my laptop to the laundry room. I'll fold laundry while I watch my favorite show. If I have content I want to create, I'll get dressed, put on my perfume, make content at the same time. I'll organize my house and make content at the same time. I don't always create a separate 2-hour window called content creation. A lot of the content is just documenting the life I'm already living. And once I realized that, it became so much easier, guys. I give myself 3 real priorities.
If everything becomes important, nothing becomes important. You know what I mean? Especially during nursing school, there were really only 3 things that absolutely needed to happen: studying, taking care of my family, and getting through my day job.
Doesn't mean I didn't clean or work out or make videos or dinner. It just meant during finals week, studying took precedence. Your house is part of your life, not just another job to finish. You guys know I love my house. I love decorating. I love changing things that probably don't even need to be renovated. But I've also learned that a house is never really finished. There's always something that could be cleaned, organized, decorated, replaced. So I had to stop thinking once the whole house is clean, then I can relax. Because with 8 kids, when is that going to happen? I clean what matters. I reset spaces I spend the most time in. And sometimes that means leaving something for tomorrow and going out for some self-care. Probably the most important pillar right here is protecting little pockets of time for yourself. And this is so important, especially during something as stressful as any type of schooling. And self-care doesn't have to be a huge spa day. It could be going out to your favorite little store, pouring into yourself, spending a couple dollars on yourself, taking a hot bath, putting on that dress that you have only worn a couple times and making a cute TikTok video. It could be buying that book that you've been meaning to get and just reading a few pages. Whatever self-care is to you, pour into yourself because you deserve it. Lastly, stop feeling guilty about the rest. Because when you have a lot of responsibilities, there's always something that you could be doing. You could be studying, you could be cleaning, you could be editing, answering emails, organizing, making TikToks, making content. But at some point you have to stop. You need to sleep, you need to rest. Sometimes you just need to sit on the dang couch, watch TV with absolutely no educational value whatsoever. Rest is not what you do when everything's finished, because everything's never going to be finished. The biggest thing I've learned is I think people sometimes look at somebody else's life and think, how does she have time for all that? And the answer is, I don't. Nobody does. I have the same 24 hours that you have. I've got the same brain that you do. I may have the same adverse child experiences and traumatic life events that you have. I've just become very selective about what I think about and what gets done in my 24 hours. I graduated from an accelerated nursing program while raising 8 kids, working, creating content, taking care of my home, trying to exercise, trying to take care of myself, and trying to still enjoy my life. And I didn't do it perfectly, but I did it. And that distinction matters. So if you're in a season where you're looking at everything in front of you and thinking there's no way I can do all this, you can. Maybe you don't have to do it all today. Figure out the next important thing and put one foot in front of the other. And that's what keeps things going. That's pretty much how I've gotten through the last year. And now that nursing school's over, I almost feel like I'm meeting my life again. And I'm excited. I'm excited to bring you guys along and figure out what this next chapter looks like. So if you're balancing school, motherhood, work, a career change, or just a really full life, tell me in the comments what takes up most of your time right now. And if you want to see what my life actually looks like behind the scenes, the house, the kids, the workouts, even the boat that we're renovating. Yes, I renovated a boat. Come along with me, give me a like and subscribe. Thank you.